Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to PlayFrame and to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And 5 years ago in Nibelheim, we're about to go up the mountain, but now that we're in the menu, maybe it's a good time to explore a little bit. We got materia and equipment. Which, okay, equipment is locked right now, makes sense. Materia though, we got healing, fire, and ice. I appreciate we actually have a video preview of stuff and how it works. It's very good. What else? Combat settings. Right, all the shortcuts for all the moves and stuff. Boy, it's gonna... Apologies in advance for how badly I play combat in this. For the first couple sessions at least, I'm guessing. I'll be trying to get in practice, but as I recall, it took a while to develop some muscle memory to where I could talk and play half decently at the same time. So I'm just guessing it's gonna take a little time again. But we got Braver, Focus Slash, and Triple Slash. That I vaguely remember. Synergy skills are new, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right, there's our spells. Party is me. A manual for things. Cool. Okay. Pretty self-explanatory so far. Great. Let's climb. We have a guide with fashion sense of a sort. Is this just how tour guides dress, Tifa, or is it your family specifically, or is it Nibelheim in general? Not everybody was doing sort of like weird cartoon Western theme for their dress, but your dad and you certainly were. Is this just a tour guide thing? It sure is a choice. It's gorgeous out here.
You probably already know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nibel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Darn, it's pretty. Real excited to see the more open world aspect of this compared to Remake, which was much more contained.
Everything okay? Not going too fast for you, am I?
Of course not. We're just trying to pace ourselves is all.
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out. Not with all the training I've had.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
This is so great. The nostalgia is very intense. Even in the bits and pieces they're adding, like these conversations on the way up and stuff like that. We got trouble. Yeah.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that.
Here we go. Fighting as Cloud. Press square to attack with Cloud's sword. Holding the button will allow you to follow up with a sweeping slash. Press the button after dodging to launch a ranged attack. Ooh, ranged attack. Or hold the button to unleash an aerial combo. Aerial combo is... Okay, so there's a lot of nuance even to just the square button work here, but okay. Basic attack combos. Looking pretty good. If we hold the button, sort of like a bigger attack that's more AoE, you know, and draws enemies in. Good to see. So, like, dodging and attacking. Oh, yeah, it does do, like, a sort of ranged beam attack thing. Cool.
Let's finish this.
Ah, oh, I win. Good.
That was awesome.
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Feels good to be back in it. Bugs. Enemies will grow alerted to your presence as you approach. Once the gauge fills up, combat will ensue. Press square before it fills to get the jump on your foes, or retreat to avoid a fight. If you land the first strike, your ATB gauge will fill slightly at the start of battle. You can also run away after the battle's begun by putting some distance between you and the enemy. Nice, okay. Get in the hits. Press X to open the commands menu. From there, you can expend ATB gauges to activate abilities, cast spells, or use items. The gauge will gradually fill as time passes, as well as whenever you attack foes with square. Such a good system. Let's try using one of our abilities. We've got shortcuts for all these, but we'll start with Braver. Boom. Wow, that hits hard. Now let's use triple slash.
Well, that's that.
Didn't need all three. The soundtrack though.
Is that Mako? Whoa.
Soldier, you can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch.
Press R1 to block incoming attacks, or press circle to move out of harm's way. Successfully blocking will reduce the amount of damage taken and fill your gauge. A block with perfect timing to render the attack ineffective. That's probably a good thing to learn, huh? I'm gonna lock on here. Failed to block. Let's try again. This is a good chance to learn. I wonder if, like, that attack had a red title to it. Is that unblockable? Hey, all right. Perfectly timed. Okay, that's at least partially blocked, at least. Okay, oh no, and you can perfectly block those too. Good to know. How do you... Hang on, let me try this aerial attack thing. So, dodge and attack to do the ranged attacks. Dodge and hold to, like, launch yourself at the enemy and do... These look like they're aerial attacks, I think. Best I can tell.
Bye. Piece of cake.
Neat. It's kind of nice only having to worry about how to use Cloud right now while trying to internalize lessons. Press R3 to lock onto a specific enemy, use the right stick to switch targets, or press again to disengage.
Take it away.
Let's go ahead and... Actually, let's use some of our shortcuts. Hold L1 and square for Braver. Boom. And then, yeah, aerial attacks, okay. And you can dodge in midair. I see that gravity's more of a suggestion than anything. We are in complete Advent Children mode now. Boom. Oh boy.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest.
All right, then. Ow. Right, I should learn to block more. And maybe do a heal. We've taken a hit or two. Cure, me. Whew, glad I didn't get interrupted. That was nice of them. Triple slash. You missed? Wow, goodness. Braver. Boy, that's satisfying to do from the air. The other move I haven't used yet is, I think, Focus Strike, which, if I'm remembering right... Oh, it's been a while since I played Remake. Focus Strike was good for, like, using on pressured enemies. I don't remember how you pressure enemies, though. Like, there's, like, a state between normal and staggered that is pressured and, like...
We still have a long way to go.
Well...
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
Materia can be set into most weapons and equipment via the Materia and Equipment section of the menu. Try equipping the Materia cloud was provided for this mission. Oh, I'd love to. You know, that's probably for the best. Let's review the Materia tutorial. You can now equip Materia to your weapons and armor. First, open the Materia and Equipment menu. Next, select Cloud. By pressing triangle, you can set Materia and your weapons and armor. Materia can be equipped to any open slots in your weapons and armor. Try equipping an orb of Assess Materia. Equipping Materia will grant access to new spells and abilities or even boost your stats. Experiment with different combos and discover which loadout works best for you and your party. All right. Materia set into your equipment will gain ability points with every battle. Once enough AP is accrued, your Materia will improve, further enhancing its effects and potency of its spells. For example, with the Fire Materia, 1 star allows the caster to use Fire, 2 stars allows the caster to use Fira, or Fira, 3 stars allows the caster to use Firaga. Makes sense so far. Did we actually equip it, or was that just the tutorial? No, it is actually equipped. Cool. Do we have any others that we can make use of? No. No, we do not. But okay, we have Assess now. Should probably start using that on everything we bump into. Like you. Hello. Press triangle to activate a character's unique ability. Cloud, for example, can switch modes while fighting, alternating between the balanced operator mode and the offense-oriented Punisher mode. So if you press triangle, you switch into Punisher mode, in which Cloud moves more slowly, but Square can unleash a more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counterblow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. You can't guard ranged attacks or magic this way, though. When you evade such attacks, you will automatically switch back to operator mode. So pretty much the same as before. Cool. There we go. That's the counterattack I like to see. Wow, yeah, and that's heavy-hitting nonsense we got there, Cloud. Gracious.
You're done.
Pretty strong,
Well,
this mode.
that's that.
I was having so much fun, I forgot to assess. Next time. So, pull up the map with this. And I think we just came up this way. Are there, like, side paths I've missed already? I wonder. Could I go off this? I gotta check. Hang on. Not always gonna check every single nook and cranny, but they hide good stuff off the side sometimes. Is this the place, or did I go too far? Might have gone too far. What are you trying to hide from me, game? Climb, Cloud. Do it. Or go this way, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe that's less ideal. Okay, maybe we should, stop goofing and get back to what we were doing. What? Don't look at me like that. There could have been something, and then you'd have thought I was cool. Although I will feel very silly if I keep exploring nooks and crannies only to find there are not, in fact, things hidden to find. I really love having that ranged melee, that ranged attack after dodging. That's really cool. I don't remember that from the first one. Hey, let's try using Focus Slash. Well, too late, but it worked. All right, well, let's charge up ATB and just use Assess instead.
You're done.
Don't be done yet, though. I still got to assess. There we go. Weak to air. All right. Exploiting their elemental weakness or evading right before they charge will pressure them. Okay. Evade right before they charge. That's how you... Right. Pressure conditions were different for all the different kinds of enemies. That's kind of what you scanned for. It teaches you how to put them in the pressured state, which lets you accelerate them toward the staggered state, which is where you can really unleash damage on them. It's coming back. Unlike that thing, which will not be coming back. They're hiding things from me. I can feel it. Can I climb? You wouldn't hide things from me, would you, game? Well, maybe. Maybe not. Oh. Or maybe they'll just put him right there in the path. Thank you. Still just feel like they're gonna hide things.
Hey! Not that way!
Oh. Right you are.
It's a dead end! Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Approach locations marked with that little icon to perform context-sensitive actions like squeezing through tight spaces or climbing ladders. I see. And here I thought I was running ahead.
This way. Gotta make a detour through a Shinra facility.
To think I almost made you our guide. Good thing I reconsidered. Otherwise, you'd have led us straight off a cliff.
Maybe not.
Lead on.
Yes!
Well, at least Cloud's not the only one hero-worshipping Sephiroth right now. We're in good company. Anything out here? No? Okay. Gotta check. The Mako Measurement Facility. Ooh. Gimme. Level boost materia. That's unfamiliar to me. What is this? Oop, wrong menu. What is this, though? Increases level of linked materia by 1. Oh, so effectively boosts 1-star materia to like 2-star materia, I guess. Yeah, okay, so now we have level 2 ice materia and can cast Blizzara. Rad. All right. Boy, the materia system is fun. In both the remake and the original, I really like it. Cloud and I are at similar levels of excitability right now. I feel very in sync with our boy. Hello? Oh, these things. Screamers.
Come on.
Goodness. I got it. Yes, I'm taking a lot of damage, but it is strategic. I thought it was going to be coming a little later than that. My bad. Maybe we better assess this thing. We're off to a bad start. Humanoid fiends that make their home on Mount Nebel. Previously unseen in the region, sightings began after the local reactor started malfunctioning. They brandish an iron mace at the end of one arm, which they swing around with ease. Inflicting enough damage will pressure them. Frontal melee attacks will be ineffective while they swing their maces. But they're weak to fire. Okay. And we do have that. We can counter, though. Yeah, there we go. That's the stuff. Yeah, there we go.
Finish this.
Hit it with Braver. Beautiful. Very good. Do it again. Yeah.
That's that.
Boy, I took a real beating there. Let's do a cure.
The reactor may have been around for a while, but there are still pockets of mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get mako poisoning.
Yeah, this looks very unhealthy. Hey, yeah! There might have been enemies in the boxes. I was being careful and dutiful like a good soldier would. Sephiroth, sir.
Elevator access restricted due to mako gas concentrations. Air purification unit must be employed to clear excess mako gas.
Okay, is that this? Looks like this might be it. Ooh.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%.
Oh, huzzah. Is this thing gonna reach? I see we kind of have the hose already stretched pretty far here. Use the purifier connected to this mako processing unit. Okay. Everyone look out. I'm vacuuming.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
Wonder if this will reach. Love this little added world building of just seeing more of the equipment inside one of these places.
No mako gas detected. Elevator Elevator access granted.
Yay, you're welcome, everyone. Thanks for the help, by the way. Real team effort. Ooh, we're almost there. And I still feel like they're hiding stuff from me around every corner. They aren't, but boy, it feels that way.
Come on.
Yeah, let's get out of this rain. That is not going to be very good on either of your hair, really. How many hours every day do you think Sephiroth has to put into just maintaining hair of that length? It's got to be time-consuming.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
You're right. But I'm trying to impress Senpai too. And all the good vacuuming I did really didn't seem to get much notice.
Tifa! Are you okay?
Not really!
What are you...
Two hours later. Yeah, there's a much better actual explanation for how we lost track of one of our number in that bridge fall. And how we survived it unscathed otherwise.
He's in Fate's hands now. Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.
Welcome to the party, Sephiroth. Approach a scalable wall or rock face to begin your ascent, then use the left stick to leap from one hole to the next. Note that you can also climb down such surfaces. Hey, we got ourselves a video game. Not hiding anything down here, are you? Not that I can see. Hello. I'll be taking this. And also a bench. Sitting at a rest stop or sleeping at lodgings will fully restore HP and MP. Love that. This first, though. Collect. HP up materia. Big fan of that, too. You guys sit tight. I'm going to sit and think. Ah, much better. Boy, you guys should try out this bench. So my new materia, and my new party member for that matter. Let's see what's going on. HP up. Sephiroth, I assume, is... yeah, he's probably doing fine. He's got maxed out life materia, maxed out healing, maxed out wind, magnify, fire, magnify and lightning, magnify and ice. So yeah, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with here. Excited to work with you. Let's take our new party member for a spin. Switching to a different character can provide an advantage in battle. Alternatively, you can order your allies to attack while controlling the same character. Use the D-pad to switch characters, L2 or R2 to issue commands to allies. Note you can also switch characters while guarding, which is nice. All right. With Sephiroth, press square to slash with the Masamune or hold to unleash a ranged attack. Landing a certain number of attacks will allow you to perform branching finishers like Pierce or Sword Dance with triangle, filling your limit gauge. Press R1 to enter retaliation stance. While in this stance, press square at the right time to parry an incoming attack. That's a lot to absorb, but let's see what we can do. Other than a whole lot of damage. You've got Zanshin, launch rending waves of energy at an enemy, can use while airborne, or Hell's Gate, descend from the skies and impale an enemy. And all the magic you have, of course. Triangle to pierce or use a variety of other little fancy moves. If I hold down square, it is, yeah, okay, a ranged attack.
Come on.
And I want to try retaliate. If you guys want to stop hitting Cloud for a second, I'm over here.
I got your back. All right.
Ooh. That was a move that involved Cloud. That was not oh, triangle's the retaliation one. Okay. Still need to do some learning on Sephiroth here. Sephiroth is the current party leader, meaning you will control him at the start of combat. To change your party leader, go to the combat settings. Okay. I will keep him as party leader. I need much more practice to figure out how his stuff works. Ooh, cave.
More mako gas ahead.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through.
Attack!
Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
So, in this mode... Alright, so that's what retaliation would do. Let's try this again. Oh, I think retaliation needs to have some ATB charged, or has to charge that meter first, actually. Still definitely learning how our boy works here. Ow. Well, whatever. Cloud, we've assessed these already, yes? Yes, we have. What was this other thing I was doing? If I hold down... Synergy skills, right. This is a thing that involves Sephiroth and Cloud both. Dual blade dance. We're both getting in on it now. That's very interesting.
I gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Kind of starting to get it. Gimme, 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 gimme. Empowerment materia. I am not familiar. And also running dangerously low on slots. Allows you to use physical and magic attack strengthening spells. Pairing with warding materia grants resistance to physical and magic attack reduction. I see. Okay, well, Sephiroth had a slot open. Oh, can't change Sephiroth's materia. Fine. Well, you have better fire and ice than I do. Let's do that. You have so many toys to play with. Like, you already had a bunch of toys to play with in this combat system. And every character adds a whole bunch of unique new things specific to them. And it seems like they're adding more systems in this too, so... lots to absorb. Ooh.
A mako spring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Cloud, honey. No.
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding. For the mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him, he is anything but. We should press on.
It's neat seeing the updates to the script of this, because so far everything in this flashback 5 years ago sequence that Cloud is telling to everybody in the column in is pretty beat for beat the same. There's additional little stuff and details strewn about that's like fleshing it out a whole ton, but especially in story scenes like that, it's more or less the same. It's neat seeing where they choose to keep the script near word for word identical and where they choose to update it or change it, because the localization of Final Fantasy VII, the original, is real rough. Lots of clunky English translation and sentences that honestly don't make a whole lot of sense. It's feeling a whole lot more natural and clear now, as well it should. All right, Sephiroth, let's try to learn to fight with you a little more. No, stop. So we can do this with Cloud, but... all right, I'm in retaliation mode here. But I don't know when or how best to use it still. And I have a bunch of other toys that I guess I should keep on messing with. Stop it. Cloud, let's switch to you and use focus thrust. There, that's That at least is working as intended. All right, back to Sephiroth and Zanshin.
This won't be the last.
Gonna have to get back in the rhythm of also swapping between party members quickly. So I understand that the combat system is fundamentally the same as in Remake, but they have fine-tuned a lot of things and there's lots of little adjustments and additions. One aspect of the original, and I don't know how true it is now, is that it's generally advantageous to swap party members often, because you will build ATB gauges with your actions as a player on these characters way faster than they will on their own. There's a new kind of enemy. And you'll do a whole lot more damage output by taking manual control as well. When an enemy's about to use an attack that cannot be guarded against, that symbol. Okay, so it's not just red text, it is also specifically that warning symbol. Take evasive action when that mark displays next to an opponent's skill name. Great to know. I appreciate that clarification. Let's do an assess on that thing. The twin brain. Grotesque creatures that make their home on Mount Nebel. Previously unseen in the region, sightings began after the local reactor started malfunctioning. When they sense danger, they let out an ear-splitting screech. They become pressured during screech. Okay, so when they screech, go in for the focused hit. All right, it's screeching, but I haven't got enough to work with. Need more ATB. Okay. Well, wrong timing, but it got the job done.
Sephiroth, take the lead. So long.
Boom.
This way.
I may not be good at using him yet, but boy, he sure makes my fumbling look good. Ooh, it's pretty. Up we go, up we go. Keep going. Oop. Here we are.
Heads up.
Don't get screeched at. Neither of us have ATB to pressure it. And I'm worried if I could just go in and start... Yeah, if we just go in and start attacking like that. Well, maybe if it's still yelling. After it starts yelling, maybe it won't stun you when it screeches.
I got this.
Cloud, get in the air. Don't really know how to do that as Sephiroth. At least not yet. There we go.
You're done.
Hey, get in reach, please. Or die. Taking a little more damage than I'd appreciate. Sephiroth, can you handle this? Cure. Huh. You have the same very casual, flippant cure animation as Cloud does. Thank you. Shimmy with care, everyone. Ooh, gimme. Must have. You know, I kind of appreciate the traversal variety. Like, none of it's adding any challenge, obviously. It's not hard to climb a clearly marked wall or go up a ladder or shimmy along a ledge, but it allows for the terrain to be much more varied along your path and involve more verticality. And just generally look a little more interesting than just running direct from point A to B. What was that materia anyway? I got distracted. Magnify. Expand range of linked materia. Potency modified by -60% when expanded. And, okay, so reduced damage for being able to attack in AoE, and the damage reduction is less and less the higher you level the materia. Cool, all right. And Sephiroth has some of that already. I think I'll let him keep that. He can be in charge of magnified magic.
Not again.
While guarding with R1, you can team up with allies to perform... Yeah, tell me about these. To perform a variety of synergy skills, useful abilities that do not consume ATB charges. The available skills differ depending on which character is being actively controlled. Press while guarding to view descriptions of these skills. Can I? Alright, dual blade dance. Team up with your partner to unleash up to 3 consecutive close-range physical attacks. Square and triangle, so I guess it's either one? R plus either one of these two things. Okay. Let's try.
Come on.
Yeah, they're both in on it. And it doesn't cost ATB. Which is good. And it seems to be building it for both of them too, which is nice. Ow. Tornado. Spells. Cure. Me. Cloud, meanwhile, assess it, please. Avian creatures that live in mountainous regions unafraid of people, going so far as to abduct children and terrorize locals, exploiting their weaknesses or inflicting enough damage will pressure them. Weak to air. Or wind materia, rather, and I think Sephiroth has that. Inflicting enough damage or exploiting an elemental weakness will place the enemy in a pressured state, making it easier for you to fill the stagger gauge below its HP bar. Once the gauge is full, the enemy will become momentarily staggered, leaving it defenseless. Use the accessibility to discover its vulnerabilities. That much I figured out, or at least I remembered from last time. Come on, Cloud, get some ATB. Quick like. Get in the air, boy. Yep. Barely caught it. Enemies that have been staggered are left defenseless and take more damage. Striking staggered foes with triangle unique abilities will quickly fill your ATB gauge, allowing you to unleash devastating skills. Good to know. Okay, so into Punisher mode. Get ourselves some ATB, attack with stuff like Braver and whatnot. Do it again. Pretty good.
It's all you.
All right, Sephiroth, let's get back to trying to figure you out. So if I tap R1, it puts me in this mode. And square is the parry, which I need to time correctly. Maybe a little earlier. Come on. Okay, that kind of worked.
Come on.
Sort of learning. Sky Shatter, that's different. And Pierce. And Pierce and Sword Dance again. Ow. Definitely still not good with Sephiroth, but that's okay.
I got this.
It's pressured, but almost dead. There we go.
That's that.
Oof. Yeah, taking way too much of a beating out here. But I'm also intentionally playing suboptimally in some ways to try to learn. That is the excuse I shall use. Is this 2 options? For path? No, it's hidden things. I knew there'd be hidden things. Precision defense. That seems maybe important. Sorry, I know it's kind of a slow pace while I learn, but I'm learning. Improves the functionality of blocking with perfect timing. Extends input timing window for precision defense. That seems so useful, actually. Especially given it completely prevents damage. That would be a great thing to have and practice with. Glad I found that. But yeah, a little bit of a slower pace while I'm getting acquainted. Which is partly also why I'm doing these longer episodes out the gate. Also, I'm having fun.
Piece of cake.
That's kind of the other reason. I've been so excited to play the follow-up to Remake. Weren't hiding anything back there, were you? No. Okay. But there is something up here. Give. I have so much more materia than I can fit into my... darn sword. Or armor. Autocast. Okay, that, if I remember right, is a materia that, like, automatically casts under specific conditions. Like when you take damage or something? How did that work? Allows an ally to automatically use spells with a linked materia when not actively controlled during battle. Huh. So you put this on somebody that you're not controlling, and in those circumstances, they will actually use it. Okay. So maybe if you've got like somebody who's sort of your designated healer who you want to be casting heal spells without you manually doing it, and you don't mind them using MP and ATB to do it, you could... It seems like it'd be more optimal to just pop over and have them do cures when you need it. But I guess this could have benefits. As if I was known for optimal play. I have seen what optimal play of these games looks like in the hands of very skilled players, and it looks nothing like this. All right, I think we need to tidy up some more. It would be my pleasure. Witness me, Sephiroth. And my vacuuming prowess.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%.
The cable's not long enough. Look for another way through and continue clearing the Mako gas. Oh. I was wondering if this cable length was going to be an issue. So, I see. Okay. Sephiroth, could you hit the door for me? You know what? It's fine. You look busy. I'll do it. Wouldn't want you to wear yourself out. Make way, team. Mako, vacuum, Zamboni coming through.
Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
There's the last one. Okay.
No Mako gas detected. Elevator access granted.
You're welcome. We gotta be getting near the top now. I hate these boxes. Ooh, but I love this one. Okay, it does feel like we're getting kind of near the top, though. Let's go ahead and call it a day. I will see y'all tomorrow for some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Take care until then, everyone, and goodbye!